Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to week 4 breathing. So, breathing is something you take everywhere. You do it everywhere, do it all the time. I am not in my normal set. I am in Cocoa Beach, Florida on vacation with my family, and yes, I have been breathing and exercising every day. The hardest part, honestly, has been stopping to take the time to make it work. This is work, okay, but this is what I love to do. So I'm in my room, and honestly, I had a lot of ideas and different videos I can do for you guys to help you understand how you can keep control of these habits when you move around, because that's the important thing. These are habits, you want to own them, and no matter where you go, they stay with you. So on this road trip, I'll share with you some of my tools. This is one of my favorite tools. This is my traveling yoga mat. You can find this at any yoga store. There's a lot of hot yoga being taught nowadays, and so this is actually the towel that you would put on top of a yoga mat to absorb your sweat. But it works really well as a traveling mat, and so it folds up, it rolls up. You can see it's still sandy from its time on the beach. I've had it for a long time, but something like this is really easy to travel with. It rolls up really tight, it goes around your neck, it becomes a pillow, it becomes a blanket. So yes, I highly recommend you having something along these lines. As far as sitting, I don't have my yoga blocks, so what did I use? Cushions. Good old chair cushions, right? You just need anything. A pillow would work, a rolled up blanket would work, cushions from your couch would work. So there's never really a reason or excuse why you can't get into the things that you need to get into, because we've been focusing the whole time on your personal tools, your diaphragm and your shapes, and you are able to use whatever it is around you to find these things. So, setting up on the road. Beautiful. Okay, so today's lesson is about 3 times inhale. So the idea in this one is that we're setting ourselves up to increase the size, the dimension, the ability of the diaphragm to inhale, to grow. And so, without getting too technical about what's happening on the inside, what you're going to do is stretch and breathe into the first third of your lungs, the bottom third. So from like your rib cage up to here, and you're literally going to feel like you're filling your lungs third. And then when you get to that spot, you're going to stop. Now when you stop breathing, what's going to happen is you're going to reverse the momentum, and what's going to happen is you're going to feel your body settle. Okay? Now once you feel your body settle, you're going to inhale again to the next third. And that's the momentum, and then you stop and you're going to feel your body settle. Okay? And then you're going to inhale and fill it up all the way to the top, to the final third. And then you're going to let your body settle again. Okay? And then after that last one, you're going to exhale it all the way down, like the complete exhale that we talk about, and you're going to push everything out. Okay, so this exercise I like to do in a set of 5. You can start with 3. You can work your way up to 7 or 10. What you want to focus on is, well, 2 things really. I want you to practice inhaling, okay? So you're practicing your inhale skill, but what you're feeling for is at that pause when you get the third. I want you to feel what a third is and understand what the feeling of volume is inside your lung, because you're trying to increase that volume. So you need to understand what a third is. So you're going to inhale to a third, and when you get to that spot and you settle, you're going to feel the tissues around your body, in your ribs, everything just kind of shrink down. But the ball, the oxygen ball that is your lungs, that's not going to change shape. And so that will be your feedback that you are actually changing the shape of your ribs from the inside. And so it's almost like you're pulling to it a certain degree, and then you're taking a rest, gathering your strength, because you're going to pull again harder, and then you're going to take a rest. Gather your strength, and then that last third, you are pulling everything you can. You're trying to fill collarbones, shoulder blades, top of the back of the ribs. You want everything pull as hard as you can on the third breath, and then let it settle. Now at that last breath, that third one, you actually are going to feel like you're taller because you are taller. You just inhaled and let everything expand. Now, at that spot, I want you to stop and feel the height, feel the length. And sometimes you'll see me move and like try to move my ribs. So it's like on the inside, you're trying to get your ribs used to this new space and size. Okay. And honestly, this is one of the most important exercises for you to increase your inhale capacity. At the very beginning, I showed you guys how to do a full inhale, and I'm showed you that part so you would understand what it feels like to move the diaphragm. But now, what we're really learning how to do is how to really increase the capacity and the space of the lungs by growing the ribs. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So this is what it looks like. Guys, it's such a valuable practice. I hope you noticed as I was doing this, you feel your height getting taller. Um, so the big thing is to take the length that you get on that final inhale, and hold it as as you as you do your exhale. Don't shrink your body with the exhale. So when you grow, you stay and let the ribs fall away. So that helps you find more height. And as you're practicing this one, if you feel it's challenging in the beginning, that is very, very real. It's really hard to get a big inhale on the final third. And that's part of the exercise that you're practicing. So enjoy this, practice this. This will have a really big impact on your lung capacity, the space in your ribs. It'll also help you open up for your lower back. Breathing, week 4, be unconventional.